Let's check out this nice shiny black street rod at Unique Specialty and Classics. It's a 1948 Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe. 350 V8 underneath the hood. That's paired up with an automatic transmission. Turbo Hydromatic 350 to be exact. Nicely equipped to Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes, each corner. Rack and pinion power steering. Vintage AC blows cold. Notice the more modern headlights have been installed when this car was restored, and you can see the chrome and everything. Looks good up front. It is an all steel body. Also want to let you know, 3-month, 500-mile warranty protection plan included in the purchase price. That may be extendable out to 10 years. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. We'll get to that in just a second. As you can see, paint shows well, and then something else I want to point out. In 2021, it did pass the NSRA safety inspection. Now, for calling in, 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com is where you can check out all the still pictures. You'll be able to see close-ups of the American Racing wheels, just like that. You can see those Willwood disc brakes behind there. You'll be able to see the engine bay, interior, undersides, trunk. UniqueClassicCars.com. See the paint shows well on the passenger side. Now, something I do want to point out. A couple things actually here. Door handles, both sides. Not used for unlatching the door. I have a key fob here. Number 2. That's for the passenger side. Then you can use the door handle, I suppose, to pull it open. Something else I want to point out is when you're inside the car and want to unlatch the door, it's right here. There's also a battery disconnect right there on the passenger floor. Now, let's say I just closed it, the key fob was in the car, the windows are up, and you're asking me how I'm supposed to get in because those door handles don't work. There is a emergency button, I guess, if you will, right up here, about where I guess you'd say kind of the floorboard and the fender meet. There is a spot just behind that wheel well. I don't know if I can reach up in there with my hand like this. Let me get down here a second so I can get up in there further. And there's a button, if you can see my hand's going underneath here, so right behind the wheel well, push the button, and that would pop the door also. So that's kind of your emergency one. If you happen to have the windows up and the keys in there. Hood release, let me tell you about that too real quick before we get around to the back of this. Hood release, down below, T-handle pull it out, and then you release here. We can get the second latch and open the hood. And there's a couple prop rods underneath there. You're gonna see that when we get back to the front of the car, get it running, let you hear it run, start it up, check out the engine bay. Also notice there are some extra parts that will go with this. Looks like a window regulator for the power windows. This car does have power windows. Also has power antenna, so I'll put that back in the trunk. Now, speaking of the trunk, key fob number 3 unlatches the trunk. So let's see about getting this open. I'll try to do it one-handed. I may have to put the camera down, but I think I can get it here. All right, just pull that. So it latches there. Let me get the other side quick. Okay, latches are locked in. Now, the reason I have this down is I want to show you what's going on back here. So there is an amp and a sub, and of course at car shows, what have you, you could put this up. So it's nice and neat. But I wanted to show you the trunk. So we got a few things going in the trunk. Just wanted to point that out. Now, you notice that light is on that sub, so that's why you want to turn off that dead man switch in case you got a slow draw or anything like that. Okay. Another thing I want you to remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course we can assist with transportation. We're going to come over here to the driver's side, and you can see paint in this car shows well. It's black. You may find an imperfection here or there, maybe a little touch up, but you can see it has a nice shine to it. This one will turn heads. Local roll-ins, cruise-ins, your local shows. Number 1 on the key fob. That will open Driver's door. All right. There's a couple switches I want to get into while I'm talking about these things. First off, there should be two. Let's go ahead and put the keys in the ignition for now. So we need these on. So right here is a power antenna switch. And that is up front. So I ran it down, we're gonna let it run up. So power antenna there. You can see aftermarket stereo system is working. Now, left, this is a power antenna switch here. Left of that is for an amp and rear speaker. So I just turned that on. Let me turn the radio back on up a little bit. So nice stereo system of this. I have this door up. Turn that off. I have this kind of, I guess, hidden door type thing flipped up. AC controls behind that. And AC does blow cold. Stuart Warner gauges. There is also cruise control right down underneath here. This is an I did it column, tilt column. Power window switches here. And of course, your automatic transmission shifter there. Let's go ahead and fire this up. See how easily that starts? Sounds good. Nice runner. Volts came up, oil pressure came up, water temp, that was a cold start. Wouldn't expect that to be up, and fuel gauge. So it looks like all the gauges are working. Including the tack over there. Alright, so go this a little closer. Headliner good. Bucket seats. Really not much wear at all. No rips, tears, holes, anything like that. Piping, red piping, looks good. Nice looking interior. Slip around to the back so you can hear this. I can put this in so you can see what it looks like. It's got two little magnets on the top and the bottom. It'll fit in there nicely. Alright. Let me slip around to the front. It's definitely take two hands to get this hood open. See if I can find that T-pole for you. Yeah, right here. So that'll latch up top, or unlatched up top, and you can open it there. So let me pause this, get the hood open. Alright, see what we can see under here. Aluminum radiator. Electric fan. Again, power steering, power brakes, AC, 350, paired up with a turbo hydromatic 350. Headers, dual exhaust. Like HEI ignition. Nice looking engine base, smooth running car. And remember that 3-month, 500-mile warranty protection plan included in the purchase price. May be extendable out to 10 years. Consult with your sales associate. 507-386-1726 is the number to call. UniqueClassicCars.com. Check out all the still pictures, over 100 pictures of this car online. And we do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can assist with transportation.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we have a 1948 Ford Coupe. Black on the outside and black on the inside, with gray and red pinstripes on the seats. This is an automatic on the center console. Both our turn signal indicators are working. Very nice handling street rod. Temperature is 160 degrees. Fuel gauge is reading half a tank. comfortable for long trips.